It's no secret that because wokeness has infected every piece of entertainment these days, we often elect to immerse ourselves in media from back in the day. And maybe it's because we were younger, but some of the signs heralding the rise of the woke epidemic went under our radar, like the sneaky politics in Dragon Ball Z. However, there were some shows that had their woke agendas on full display. One of those shows was Captain Planet. It's a show about 5 diverse teenagers who were granted special rings by Gaia, spirit of the earth, rings that allow them to control specific elements of reality. Our planet. And if you thought the carefully selected cast was the most woke thing about it, strap in, dear viewer, because the show's got other problems the size of a hole in the ozone layer. The main cast consists of only 2 white characters, including one straight white male. Gaia, the spirit of the earth, is suspiciously dark-skinned, meaning the production team subscribed to fake news that the entire human race originated on the African continent or something. A production team that obviously had a DEI hire as composer, because guess what, dear viewer? The also catchy theme song was straight up stolen.
Captain Planet, he's our hero. Step by step, ooh baby.
Because it's always black people ripping off music from a group of straight white males. Speaking of Africa, the diverse male character from the Dark Continent is Kwame, and he's probably the most clear indication of the show's dedication to the agenda. Kwame is the first Planeteer we're introduced to. He's the group's unofficial leader, and he also has a catchphrase in support of interracial relations.
Let our powers combine.
It's no coincidence he's usually standing next to the black man's kryptonite. Believe it or not, it gets worse. Kwame's ring gives him the power of Earth, a warning that
the blacks
feel entitled to the entire white man's world and will snatch it right from under us unless we stay vigilant. Guy from China or Cambodia or whatever, they all look alike, is the Asian DEI hire with the power of water, which means she'll probably bottle it and sell it at an unreasonable price, with a label that features an assassination on the English language. Mati is from a South American jungle, and his ring has the power of heart. What the fuck is that supposed to even do? Put poachers in cardiac arrest? That leaves the 2 white characters, and of course, they have to be mocked in not so subtle ways. Linka hails from the Soviet Union and is an insult to Vladimir Putin. Giving her the power of wind is the show's way of saying the Russian leader is full of hot air. James is an American from Brooklyn, prefers to go by his last name, Wheeler, obviously because he doesn't want to be on friendly terms with the DEI hires.
An Asian girl and a Seminole Indian boy.
The show mocks him by giving him the power of fire, accusing Americans of being hotheads. When the races mix, they create Captain Planet, a superhero who could have been an otherwise compelling character if they didn't woke him up.
Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it.
Because we can't have too many white characters, they turned his skin blue, even though he's rocking a total American mullet. Captain Plan to eradicate the Caucasians has got an impressive array of powers, which he could easily use to cleanse. Strategically lower the number of minorities. Instead, Captain Pro-Choice's talents are wasted on swapping out manly gas guzzlers for electric vehicles. With a cast so woke, it's left to the villains to make the show interesting. Unfortunately, they don't fare much better either. Loot and Plunder, a champion of industry and free enterprise, is presented as greedy and immoral. Hoggish Greedly, who amasses resources excessively only so they stay with the white populace.
Boss, I lived in Jamaica most of my life. I've seen many a hurricane, and that one gonna miss us.
Who asked you? Get back to work.
Dr. Blythe, who could probably cure cancer if she were allowed to, only has her hands tied because of a silly thing called ethical experimentation. And while it's highly implausible a woman could be such a scientific genius, At least her appearance represents good genes. She also has a penchant for using AI, and we all know there's nothing wrong with that. There's also a straight white male villain who's literally referred to as scum. Where was the so-called equality the pink-haired Landwells and soy boys keep screaming about? You'd think they stand up against all prejudice, but I guess you didn't see that, did you?
I guess you didn't see that, did you?
And so, Captain Planned Parenthood is unquestionably a show that planted the seeds of today's woke infestation. Most people, if presented with the ability to time travel, will go back and collect winning lottery numbers. Me, I go back and tell my younger self about this rising threat, the same way Kyle Reese warned Sarah Connor. Except, unlike her, I'd succeed, because I'm a straight white male. Believe that! As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go watch Predator again, a film that represents the purity of better times. Ah, Predator. May the future look as manly as you. Alright, story's over. Get out.